is there a possibility of season 4, or has Rose gone and killed you all?
It's like Hamlet, yeah. There's certainly
It's a bloodbath at
Rose
the
on
end.
a pile of skulls at the end.
The Graham Norton Radio Show
on Virgin Radio.
Was this the first one you filmed not in sort of COVID-y thing?
Not dodging any kind of lockdowns or, this sort of mad time. I remember season 1 really vividly, where all the crew were wearing like 2 masks, and rightly so. There were all these very stringent rules.
Yeah.
But it meant I didn't see, apart from the cast who all sort of saw what each other looked like, I didn't see the bottom half of anyone's face until we all met, and I was like, it's that weird thing of like, why does the bottom of your face not look like I imagined it to be?
Isn't it weird? Some people better, some people...
Yeah. Some people benefited. Some people,
Yeah. And so how did it work with the actors? Were the actors all in a bubble? Were you that kind of thing? Or did you rehearse in masks and then take them off?
No, we were bubbling, and it's a mad time thinking about it. When I auditioned for Starstruck, the first time Rose and I were in a room, we were doing, all those kind of fun, meet-cute rom-com scenes, but we couldn't get closer than 2 meters to each other. So it was a very surreal experience, the whole thing. But now, thankfully, normal service has resumed.
Now, that phrase seems to become common parlance now, the meet-cute thing. Where did it come from?
I think, I feel like I've.
But it's suddenly everywhere. Like everyone,
I think it's like maybe it's a particularly American rom-com term for like the scene that sets up when the two characters kind of hit it off or spar or something. I don't know. But it's meet cute. I don't know. I blame the Americans.
How do you? I mean, it would be very ungallant of Rose to tell you, but how many meet cutes did she do before she meet cuted the best?
Well, that's very kind of you to say. I don't know. What I do know is that the show was all set to shoot in March 2020, and then obviously the world shut down, and so it was ready to go with a different Tom, and then everything stopped. Fast forward to a few months later when the industry had kind of found a way to make stuff work, and I understand that whoever this actor was busy.
He was riddled with COVID, is what he was.
No, that'd be awful.
Riddled with it.
He was. He was very busy, so I'm happy for that. But I felt like a goal hanger basically, because this job came along, and they now were going to make 2 seasons of it, and they said, "Do you want to do it?" And I was like, I knew about Rose just as a fan of her stand-up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a mad time to look back on.
But also, isn't there a weird... I mean, I don't know. Tell us. What's it like when they kind of go, so we're casting a very handsome, sexy movie star. You're it. I mean, is it a nice feeling or is it a weird feeling?
I think it's... Look, it could be worse. I'm not going to sit here and say,
we're looking for a troll,
cast a
an
hideous
ugly troll.
He lives under a bridge, But also, it's something that you've kind of got to put out of your head and just sort of like focus on the task at hand a little bit, because that way lies madness.
Yeah, and because in the meantime you've gone on to work on other big productions and stuff, does that kind of inform your Tom that actually Nikesh has also gone off and been in big things?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think what's quite nice about playing Tom is it's very clear to me where we're similar and where we're not. And I think the particular fame that Tom has and maybe endures is not something that I've seen friends sort of struggle with it a little bit, but yeah, nothing quite as mad as that. Also, I think it's very much something that they have fun with on the show, just like Rose and Alice and Nick kind of who wrote it, going, the life of an actor is insane. Let's mine it for as much comic potential as possible.
You say you're starting filming something?
Yes, I am.
Oh yes.
It's a comedy. It's untitled, which is very mysterious, and I don't know if that's just because they don't trust actors to be able to say it. So I can't say too much about it. No, sadly not, or maybe gladly not. I can say that the lead is Simone Ashley of Bridgerton fame, and there's the without giving too much away, the plot centres on her having a series of dates because one of them might be Mr. Right, and I play one of those dates.
Are you Mr. Right? How could
You'll
not?
have to watch
How
the
could
film
you
and
not
see,
be?
Graham.
How could you not be? It would be playing against type if you were Mr. Right. Yeah.
Well, maybe that would be fun. Yeah.
Tell me this. I haven't got to the end of season 3 yet. Is there a possibility of season 4, or has Rose gone and killed you all?
It's like Hamlet, yeah. There's certainly
a bloodbath at
Rose
the
on
end.
a pile of skulls at the end. No, hey, look, I'd never say never. It feels like the end.
Has it felt like the end before?
It's felt more like the end this time round than it has in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, look, I could say that, and then in October there's a Starstruck Christmas special, and I'd
is there?
Yeah, no, there isn't. No, that's not an exclusive. But no, I feel like it's the end. But having said that, if Rose, I think it's about where Rose feels like the story could go, and without wanting to spoil the end because you haven't seen it, I feel like it's tied up.
Does Minnie Driver return in season 3?
She does. Okay. Yeah.
She's so great.
She's the best.
She is. Isn't she great?
So much fun, and like, I think she shot all of her stuff for this season in a day, and she's
No messing, Minnie.
in the best way. It's like a whirlwind when she's on set because she's in her Agent Kath costume. She's got her dog. She's sort of like smoking furiously in between takes, and it's like, right, give me the script, and then you sort of just strap in and watch her go. She's great.
Well, people can watch you and her and Rose in Starstruck. It's season 3. The whole thing's available to now watch on BBC iPlayer. And if you haven't got the other 2 seasons, get them. They're all there. It is just a treat.